Case number 10, A Courier business turnaround in South Africa. The courier and same-day delivery sector is hugely competitive. Most of the businesses in the sector compete on price and reliability of service. And I came across a small business that was about to close its doors, but the owner and I devised a turnaround plan, which hopefully worked, and it did. The business later merged with a sizable competitor, and for all intents, it continues to prosper. Very rewarding. The turnaround was pretty straightforward. We needed to understand how deep the hole was, so we worked through debts, lease agreements, and what was owed elsewhere. We examined leases and approached creditors to give us a holiday, which most did. The owner and senior managers halved their salaries, and old vehicles, obsolete equipment and machinery were sold. We refinanced selected vehicles and spent a few hours each morning chasing cash, and that got better inflows. We completed a detailed customer segmentation exercise and focused only on those customers that were lucrative. We passed on considerable increases to those who weren't, and surprisingly, about 30% of them went with the increase. We renegotiated all supplier contracts, and we implemented improved routing systems, cutting overtime, implementing a daily 7 a.m. team meeting across the business where we drove daily KPIs or deliverables against KPIs, helped build enthusiasm and confidence. The owner and I met every Sunday at 4 p.m. to review the past week and plan the coming one, as last deliveries were made on Saturday afternoons. Insights from a turnaround perspective: well, one, they depend on doing the basics really well and need not be catastrophe driven, as often happens or occurs in turnaround situations. Two, turnarounds, I suppose building on the earlier point, number two, turnarounds provide the perfect platform for fast change. There's a crisis, so we either adapt and change or die. And turnarounds are fundamentally about people and culture, at least in 80% of the turnarounds I've worked in.